Ladies and gentlemen, dear partners, dear colleagues, distinguished guests, and it's a real pleasure, of course, to say a few words during the opening of this very important summit. We embark in a journey to explore the global implication of Diamond Open Access for scholarly communication. And this summit promises to be a remarkable event, uniting the diverse spectrum of stakeholders on the global academic community. We are gathered to delve deep into 9 key topics, each vital in shaping the future of research and scholarly communication. Science Europe is the representative organization of public research funding and performing organization in Europe. And as a governing board member, I'm deeply honored to be part of this gathering. Our organization, Science Europe, has been at the forefront of collaborative efforts to unite the research sector around shared objectives, facilitating a change in the way we approach open science and equitable research practice. In recent years, we have witnessed remarkable development in the public research sector with ambitions that have grown exponentially, pushing the boundaries of positive research cultures and driving the transition to equitable open science. It is Science Europe's privilege to be an advocate for change, and I'm proud to highlight some key milestones. Science Europe played a pivotal role by providing seed funding for study on the Diamond Open Access Journal in 2021. This study was not merely a scholarly endeavor, but a catalyst for public sector engagement and political support for Diamond Open Access in Europe. Science Europe is strongly involved, and ANR too, as one of the founders of Coalition S. And in March 2022, Science Europe with partners, again Coalition S, and I want to salute Johan Rorik, who is participating in this summit, together with OPRAS, and thanks to Pierre Mounier, who participates also in this meeting, and with ANR, the French National Research Agency. Science Europe formulates the action plan for Diamond Open Access to share principles, guidelines, and quality standards respecting the cultural, multilingual, and disciplinary diversity. This comprehensive plan has now more than 300 stakeholders from signatories from across the world. Individuals, but also more than 160 institutions, research performing organization, research funding organization, universities, and many other organizations involved in the acquisition of knowledge, but also in the dissemination of knowledge. It is crucial to embark, to bring together all these stakeholders and to have common goals shared at the national, at the regional, at the international levels. Just as the public research sector in Europe, has made clear its commitment to open research practices, and an unprecedented political consensus has emerged with the European Union's institution that has been presented, with national governments standing together to support this movement, aligning institutional and funding policies, strategies regarding open science, with the strong development of the way for no cost for author, no cost for readers. This consensus extends to national policy and the policy of Science Europe's member organization. As we gather here in Toluca, we celebrate this milestone, acknowledge the dedication and hard work of all those who have contributed to this summit, and reaffirm our commitment to diamond open access and the principles of open science. I want also to stress the leap forward the diamond open access community that takes place in this global summit. We meet here with actors, policymakers from Latin America, Africa, Europe, and beyond, and it is a crucial step in the globally inclusive community we are building. Throughout this summit, we will share knowledge, insights, experience. We'll have discussion. We'll explore the frontier of open scholarly communication. I have no doubt that the discussion and collaboration that will unfold in the coming days will pave the way for a more open and equitable future in research. I will just want to finish, to conclude by expressing many thanks and acknowledgement to Mark Shields, the president of Science Europe, who has not been able to participate in this meeting, but his engagement and constant support is very important, as well as Lydia Borel-Damian, who is the Secretary General of Science Europe, who is participating in the meeting. Again, we are very, very happy and proud to be here in Toluca. This summit is a very important moment for science, and I wish you a very, very good summit. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias.